A lot of money checking in, man. Listen, YouTube. Let's get right to it. So, again, my bad, fellas. For everybody watching, I've been slacking on my videos. It's something that I will not allow moving forward. I promise. But, glad to be back, first and foremost. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button on the road to 300. And let's jump right into today's topic, which is going to be having faith in yourself. One of the biggest, I guess, keystones that I'm going through right now in life is, obviously, we've been talking about trusting the process and everything like that, but it's also learning to have faith in your own abilities. I know for a long time, probably these last couple of months, I've kind of felt stuck in this weird energy where, like, things aren't bad, but they could be better, or, you know, what if I did this, or what if I did that? I started looking at different jobs, I started looking at this, right? So it's just like, what's the real issue? You know, and the quicker you can identify that, the faster you can start having faith in yourself, because the obvious thing that's keeping us from getting where we want is fear, right? Fear of the unknown. And, you know, the other side of fear is probably everything that you want. So, you know, one thing I talk about with my neos is my younger brothers in my fraternity is, I always say, you got fear in your heart. And that's kind of like the running joke, but it's also true. Like, do you have fear in your heart? Meaning, are you attacking things, or are you just kind of letting things happen? Because the more you let life just kind of happen, the more you're going to stay in that pattern of things just happening to you. And there's just two things, right? There's winners and there's losers, right? Winners are winners even in failure. And this is what people don't understand. Just because you fail doesn't mean you're a loser, right? Just because you have downfalls and things don't go the way you thought they were going to go and what have you, doesn't mean that you're not valuable or you don't have a place to you don't have a place to belong, I guess is the word I'm looking for, belonging, or, this. One of the best things I can say is, when you're in a new situation, or you're starting over, or you failed, or you had any relationship that failed, or anything that you started and failed, what did you learn? Start there. Because if you don't, you'll keep taking L's for the rest of your life. Like, that's going to happen. You're going to have your moments where you're taking L's. But if you're not learning from your mistakes, you will just keep repeating. And it sounds corny, and it is corny. Don't get me wrong, it is corny. But at the same time, right, a lot of the corny things in life are kind of true. That's why they're corny. It's like when your parents say something, it's like it just grinds your gears. You just don't want to hear it. But at the same time, like, they low-key be spitting. So it's one of those things. And for me, where I'm at, once I identify things, I accept my failures, I grieve my failures, I move on. And that's where the faith in yourself, that's when that comes in. That you trusting yourself to make smarter decisions comes from being in those scenarios and choosing differently. People think, oh, how do you get self-confidence? It's choosing differently. It's actively choosing to do something different. And if you complain, you'll stay the same. And you'll keep repeating cycles until either, you have an unfulfilling life, or, you get it and you evolve, and that's the whole purpose of life. Is it's not money, it's not all these things, it's just evolving into the person you're supposed to become. Everybody has that potential. It's just some people don't work at it. Some people want that potential Some people get to a certain point and they just flatline. So it all starts in your mind. Everything you see, everything you know has started in somebody's brain. So if you don't believe in yourself, you're manifesting that disbelief, and you're manifesting things to show you that you're not good enough. If you truly soul search, I mean, it's going to take some soul searching, but if you soul search and really appreciate how far you've come, and that it's okay to make mistakes, and mistakes don't define you, and each mistake is an opportunity to learn. If you take that mindset, you become, I want to say, you just become like a different person, and people respect you in a different way, because it takes a strong person to take those failures and not fold. A lot of people would fold in those moments, but through adversity is when you build that faith in yourself and your judgment and your discernment. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and like this video, subscribe, comment, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. A little longer today, like I said, holding myself accountable. I really would appreciate if you guys do me a follow or subscribe, because it helps in the algorithm. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.